Okay, now the area model is also useful when we are dividing. So just like you saw with the multiplication, we're going to use this area model to help us do a problem like this. 1 52/100 divided by 2. And again, we're going to decompose this number right up on top. 1 5/10 2/100 using our unit form. And then to model this and help kids really understand what's happening, we're going to use those dots that we used earlier to help see what's happening. So here I've got my 1, here are my 5/10, and here are my 2/100. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start dividing. And I want to divide this by 2. But I don't have enough to divide by 2 here, so I'm going to rename this as a number of tenths. So I'm going to cross this out, and I'm transferring it over here, and for that I get 10/10. Now I can place those into groups of 2, which is what we're doing here when we divide by 2. So here's a group of 2. Here's a group of 2, 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 there's a group of 2, and there's a group of 2. I have one left. I can't make that into a group of 2, so I'm just going to leave that there for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups of 2. And that is in the tenths here. Now, I'm going to take that one that's left here, and I'm going to rename that into my hundredths place, because I still got to use that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now I have 12 hundredths. And I'm putting those into groups of 2. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 2. And there is my quotient. And this is what it would look like with the standard algorithm. I'll do it over here. 1 52/100 divided by 2. We say, how many twos? How many groups of 2 can I make out of 1? 0. How many groups of 2 can I make out of 15/10? That's what happened when I renamed this. Now I had 15/10, and I could make 7 groups of 2. 2 times 7 is 14. That's the number of tenths that I used up. When I took those away, I was left with one of those tenths. That's this one right here. Then I brought down the 2 hundredths, and now I have 12 hundredths. That's what I have over here. And when I put those into groups of 2, I could make 6 groups of 2 out of that. That's this right here. 2 times 6 is 12. That used up all of my dots, and I had nothing left.